it's Sunny Chapman. I'm here with another episode of IGTV. These happen every Thursday on my channel and are always about business and money mindset. And today I want to talk about the single most important piece of business advice that I could possibly give you, and that is to trust yourself. Above all, trust yourself. And because you are going to be faced with a lot of decisions, and you are going to be faced with a lot of opinions on you, on how you do things, on what you're doing, on what you're asking for what you're doing, on your methods, your strategies, your tactics, your vision. You are going to get a lot of opinions, and you're going to get a lot of feedback. And some of that you're going to have asked people for and gotten, and some you're not going to have asked people for and gotten. But in either case, it is vital that you trust yourself, because otherwise it is so easy to get off your own track. You'll still be on track to something, but you might get off your own track to your own vision of what it is you want. And why that's so vital is because nobody knows that destination like you do. Nobody. Even people who are in a similar position to where you'd like to be have not had your exact experiences, and they don't have your exact vision. They don't know what that looks like. They don't know what that feels like. They don't know how that operates. They don't have that information, but you do. Your deep wisdom holds the key to all of that. So it's absolutely vital that you trust yourself. But trusting yourself doesn't mean perfection. And this is a really important distinction. Trusting yourself does not mean that you always get it right, quote unquote, that you're always doing the exact right thing, because there is no such thing, for one. And because missteps are a fundamental part of your learning. And you will have the right, if you will, the right missteps when you are following your own inner North Star, your own guidance. So there's a difference between taking in feedback and listening to it, and then holding it inside you with your vision. Holding that and then comparing it up against what you want and how you want to feel in your business and how you want to operate things, and what your end goal is, what your vision for where you want to be and how that you want that to look and how you want that to feel. So you take that feedback and you sit with it, and you sit with where you are now and where you want to be, and you just trust your inner yes or your inner no to that. You trust that no, that doesn't feel right for me. Or, yes, that does feel right to me. And this can be really hard when you are really in a reactive mode in your life, or emotionally, or if you're very out of touch with your body, like I was for most of my life. I was very out of touch with my body, and so it was much harder to tune into trusting myself, because it was much harder to hear what my yes was and what my no was. So if you are in that kind of a place, then it really is important that you begin by cultivating space in your life in some way, whatever way you want that to be. That might be through taking a walk. It might be through meditation. It might be through journaling. It might be through just getting still and closing your eyes for a minute, 5 minutes a day. Whatever it is for you, and that can be so many different things, dancing or singing or whatever it is, however you kind of tune into your body, that's the first thing. Because the more you attune to your body and get quiet, the more you'll be able to discern what your real yes is and what your real no is versus what other people's are and what other people's input is. And you should always trust yourself above all. And it doesn't have to be perfect. That doesn't mean you have to be right every time, but it will be right for you. Even when it might seem like it didn't work out exactly right, it led you to the right place in the right place. Or it does work out exactly how you wanted it to and exactly how you envisioned it because you were sure and you knew it, and you didn't let someone else who didn't quite know your destination and didn't quite know you and didn't quite know what was in your heart and your mind override your own sense of where you want to be and what you want to do and what you want to have. And so we're just bombarded with so much information every single day about what the right thing to do is and the right way to be is, and what makes you good and what makes you bad and what makes you worthy and what makes you unworthy. And there's so much information that you're fielding every single day. But so being able to trust yourself and being able to tune into your body to attune to what your yeses are and what your nos are is just the most vital piece of information that I could give you as a business owner when you're starting a business or you're growing a business. It's just, it's your roadmap. It's your absolute roadmap. So I encourage you to tune into that. And if you would like some help finding out what your yeses and your nos are, finding out how to more attune to what you really want, or just getting some ideas and some feedback about that, then I encourage you to go and download my How to Own Your Worth to Own Your Wealth guide at saltyolivedesign.com/worth. Or join me in my course, my full Feast or Famine No More course, and that is at saltyolivedesign.com/feast, because every single module in my course and in my membership is all centered around you finding out what's right for you and listening only to that and fine-tuning your ability to find what that is exactly and to follow that for you, not for anybody else, and to know that you can do that thing that you want to do, whatever that thing is, whatever way that is, whatever change you want to make, whatever flow you want to feel, whatever money, whatever time, there's a way, and you were uniquely designed to find that way. And you're the only one who knows how. And so it's just about kind of attuning yourself to tune into that and to trust that. And that's what I'm all about. So I would love to have you. Again, that's saltyolivedesign.com/feast. I'll see you next week.